Hi, I'm Susan Pearson, Assistant Director, Field Multicultural Marketing, and I've been with Northwestern Mutual almost a year. In June of 2020, I was laid off, and I was so glad that I was because it was exhausting being a parent of a then third grader and a high schooler and trying to navigate the new virtual schooling that was happening and also managing work and managing all other parts of life that everything was new. So I had decided at that time that it was probably best if I only applied to jobs that I really wanted to work at. If I was going to go back to work and I was going to do this again, I wanted to be sure that it was something that I can be passionate about in a place that I can grow. And I found all of that in NM. There are many things that I find exciting about my work, but I think probably the most exciting is the work that I'm doing around SARE. SARE is Sustained Action for Racial Equity. Our CEO, he founded and chaired this initiative, and really as an accelerator of the 15-year D&I roadmap journey that we've been on, and it focuses on primarily the closing of the racial wealth gap in the African American community. And, that was part of when I was being interviewed. That was one of the things that they had mentioned that was going to be like the lion's share of the work that I was going to be doing. And I'm like, sign me up. And it has been incredibly exciting, the amount of people that are committed to this effort, not just myself, but being able to collaborate with other departments, other people that are just as passionate as I am about this work. I would say that that is probably like the highlight of my time here in NM. Its commitment around career development, around empowering different segments of their employees, and the overall level of collaboration, both with other employees, other colleagues, as well as the amazing relationships that I have with my boss and their boss and their boss's boss. Absolutely awesome. And I think that all stems because of the culture that NM is trying to build. It trickles down to the bottom where everybody's following those same principles. My favorite thing about working at Northwestern Mutual is the space that I'm given to develop. I'm being empowered to do the work that I've been hired to do at my pace, giving me the space to figure things out and to run with it when I can. And to me, that has to be probably the most empowering part of working at NM is just the growth that I've seen even within myself in less than a year's time. I think that there are many benefits. One of them is around time. So we are all busy. Every so often I need to take a step back and just breathe a little bit. And my management, my leaders are so okay with that. And I think that's important. Everybody's okay with it. As a matter of fact, everybody encourages me, like, maybe don't go so hard sometimes. Maybe log off a little bit earlier today. Maybe, whatever the case might be. I appreciate that, to have that flexibility, and that despite all the work that needs to get done, it is important for my leadership that I also take care of myself and also don't burn out. Advice that I would give other women is to use their voice. We all have a voice. If it's quiet, if it's loud, we all have a voice. We all have opinions. We all have ideas. And you need to share those ideas. They're important. They can change things. And just trust yourself that if you're coming up with an idea, it's worth sharing. I would also say be courageous and step out of your comfort zone from time to time and do things that maybe you wouldn't have ordinarily done. I think that is the best way when you take control of your development, and that's the best way to do it. If you're interested in a career with Northwestern Mutual, I encourage you to check out our profile on Fairy Godboss and explore our many open opportunities.